the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hey y'all, great to have you with us as we join you on 2K Sports with the NBA season beginning to wind down. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. And when you take a look at the Nuggets, having been eliminated from playoff contention, the only role left for them to play is that of spoiler. We'll see if it's a role they take any pleasure at all in. Hey, Shaq, let's talk about Russell Westbrook.
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. In a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher, mentally and physically, if you're going to win on the road.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Roberson. Dennis Cantor is out there with Adams. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in at the 2 guard. And it's Foy missing.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
Now here's Waiters. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it, the fast break chance. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Waiters on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Waiters got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fareed, a screen on Westbrook. Passes it to Nurkic. The feed now to Four. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Chandler dishes to Four. Lawson from outside. And another miss by Denver. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Waiters kicks to Adams. No good on the triple.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Watson the pass to Four. Watson outside. And another miss by Denver.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
It's stolen by Foy. Screen by Fareed. Foy dishes to Fareed. Knocked away. Stolen by Waiters. The finish. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Watson kicks to Chandler. Wants to get it to Fareed and does. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of DePaul.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that three-point range on his shot. So, very versatile player.
Now, here is Lawson after Dion Waiters' miss. Lawson the pass to Nurkic. He kicks to Four. The 3. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Four. Chandler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And Wilson Chandler, 2 seasons now removed from hip surgery, showing no ill effect last season as he started at the small forward spot in the place of the injured Danilo Gallinari.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. There was one point in particular that he emphasized. This is a very fast team they're up against, and he told me that their goal will be to force them to earn their points in the half-court offense, not get loose in transition, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
What you like about Chandler, an inside-out scoring threat, and he's an explosive finisher around the rim, too, with shooting range that stretches out beyond the arc.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Now here is Augustine, averaging 10 points per contest. Singler outside, three-pointer. That's good. Singler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Now here's Arthur. Defense right on him. Hickson sets the screen for Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Singler brings the double team. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Augustine against Nelson. And Augustine kicks to McGarry. Augustine dishes to Singler. Augustine against Gallinari. Pass to Nelson. Soft touch off the glass. Nelson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Out to the right wing. Arthur passes to Hickson. Kicks to Barton. Shot off the pick. And too long on the shot.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
The drive by Collison can't connect from short range. The Nuggets trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Gallinari against Singler. Nelson kicks to Gallinari. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Up in time. No good.
Coming up.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Here's Denver now, trailing by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, Nick Collison out there with McGarry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Augustine in at the point. And Westbrook, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
The Nuggets trail by 4.
Well, you talk about effort and energy being a skill. Some people talk about those things as skills. And Kenneth Faried is a 10 out of 10 in that category. A 6'7" power forward. His athleticism and relentless motor allow him to play much bigger than that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nuggets. And guys, Fareed not the most skilled offensively. Most of his points coming on fast breaks, garbage buckets, dunks inside.
Yeah, but he's developing a decent touch from around the foul line area, which is a nice addition to his offensive arsenal, Kevin. But, yeah, the big thing is, he's just one of those guys who you can never let your guard down against because he's constant energy.
Here's Westbrook. Ty Lawson making his last shot. Count the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Heat. Hickson a screen on Westbrook. Foy dishes to Hickson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hickson's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Norkic checked in for Denver. The Thunder also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for McGarry. Cantor comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Waiters in for Augustine. Now, here is Lawson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami, and that one's good.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Singler, fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fareed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. Build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Lawson against Westbrook. Adams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen. But they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing, too. But they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
Here's Lawson. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Good. 6 points for Lawson.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set.